What's up, creative faces? Beat culture, how y'all feel? What's going on? We're gonna wait a few to some people actually log in. We gotta have a conversation about this here. What's going on? This is a hot topic right now. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this. So in the meantime, I'll tell y'all about my music. You know, while we wait on people to log in, we're gonna talk about this music here that I've been releasing lately, and I am like super grateful that there is the numbers just keep climbing. It's kind of cool. So yeah, got 1,024 monthly listeners. Man, thank y'all. I appreciate that. We got this lo-fi situation happening right here. You know, just type Kevin Elib, KEVNELIB. You know what I'm saying? That's where I am musically. I'm working on a project right now to release in February. So I'm trying to keep them pumping out, you know. Appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. As you guys come in, I appreciate the thumbs up. Let's talk about this here. We need to discuss this Akai native instruments situation here. I've been reading y'all comments and stuff like that, and I'm listening to what y'all saying. I'm listening to what y'all saying and what y'all feel like is happening. I just want to go to the video that we recently dropped, and I'm gonna read some stuff y'all been saying, and it's some stuff that kind of makes sense. It's some food for thought type stuff. It's like, whoa, okay, you know, like I haven't thought about that one, but that's a solid take right there. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at these comments real quick. So I featured my man's Pulse music group in that video, and he came back and he was like, my point exactly, brother. On my vid, the conversation piece is crazy right now. I'm not sure what they were thinking with this. I had to come through and check out the video. Appreciate you, Pulse. Yeah, man. This is going viral right now. Got the homie Dilios like, man, come on home. You know, it's time to go ahead and grab the NPC. If any of you guys know Dilio T2K, he used to be a machine person. You know, me and him chop it up all the time. You know, we've known each other for some years now. And he was a diehard machine head. And then recently switched over. Well, not recently. He'd been over across the dark side, NPC, for, I don't know, maybe a couple of years. It's been a minute, probably more than a couple of years. He's been over there for a minute, and you know, I'll tune in, you know, and seeing what he's doing over there, and he's, you know, it's like, bruh, time to come on home. I feel you, sir. I feel you. All right, what else we got? We got Swagger. So I switched to Akai hardware, and they lack software. This move for NI could be a strategic play to increase profits on with the software library. Even though we may own all of NI software, we still have to purchase it again for Akai usage. So there is a optimized version for the MPC that if you have any of these libraries, you have to purchase it again in order to get it to work smooth and seamless on the Akai product, which makes sense. But there should be like a deeper, this is all fresh, so I guess it's like it has to be this way, but there should be something a little bit deeper, a deeper integration, or no, not deeper integration, but a deeper system that handles people who already own it, you know, proving that you already own it. So for those of you that already bought it, maybe $10, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Like you pay $10 just to get the integrated version to MPC, but you know, that's crazy. We got the spaces that chimed in. I can envision it now. MPC stream control. The people coming up with names already. You know, this is what it's going to be called. MPC Stream Control Plus. I like it. The homie, he said, all of these. This is the homie Devin, by the way. All of these. So he was thinking about pulling the trigger anyway. So he was like, man, look, I'm just go ahead. Delio came back with, I'm thinking acquisition. You know, that's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. I just feel like there's, you know, this is acquisition based. That's what I'm feeling like. I agree for the thoughts. Let me. Okay. I agree for the first thoughts as well. NI Akai could become under the same parent company sometimes in the future. This alliance didn't make a lot of sense for Maschine users. I have both and put making music on hold till I see what's next. Wow. This is what this is doing to people. You know, this is preventing people from making music. I'm not really sure how this, I get it, you know, because it's like the devices that you're using to make music, and it's like it's gotten to the point where people are more involved in what will happen in the long run versus what they're currently doing. You know, I'm hoping that this is not affecting people and how they're making music, or you know, their workflow. Like, you should continue making music, you know, regardless of what's happening. You should continue. I don't, you know, anything that's happening right now in the media, it's not taking place of what you got going on now. However, there are some updates that we're seeing that is geared towards these different additions and features and changes and whatnot. So there was an update recently for control to. I don't know why we getting these updates on the controller though. Oh, is there a controller integration with the NPC? That's crazy. Why is the controller getting an update? You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how that is playing out. Welcome to the people who's joining in. I encourage you guys to subscribe if you have not did that. That's the only way you're able to comment in this section, and I got to make sure that the comments is on, because by 9 people should be commenting, which is super weird. Okay, I have a Maschine Plus. Do you think to get the screen? Do you think to get the touch screen would NI have made the upgrade? Or Maschine 2.0? What? I'm not really understanding this question. Saying that I would trash the original Machine Plus. Right now, it's like it's starting to seem like there was some mistakes made, or I don't know. I'm I can't really say what's happening right now. This is all confusing. At this point, all it's all strategic, and now is not in competition with Akai. The users are. Hmm, that's a I I like that. I like that. Groove boxes are not full fledged dolls, of course. But I don't think that's what we're talking about. You know, I think we've gained that understanding a long time ago. At least that's a point I try to make here on the channel. Like this, these are tools, and some of the things that you guys are asking for are like doll doll style tools. But yeah, we already know that this is not a doll, of course, absolutely. But that's not even a real point to even mention. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I'm not sure why this is a point that was brought up. What's up, foe? Peace, peace, peace. The comments is working, guys. I'm glad this took place because it's an addiction that expanding indication. I'm sorry, indication that in I yeah, of course. In the NKS format is expanding, and I has a full ecosystem with some of the best sounds in the industry. My opinion. Let Akai have access to our sound since they have better hardware, and then we release our unit after the reviews come through. So let the Instruments study what's happening, then come out. I feel like that's what Ableton Live did. They was studying and they came out with a fire unit. You know what I mean? Some people think that or made mentions of Akai designing the next machine hardware. And to his point, yeah, I don't think that Native Instruments and Akai was really neck and neck. I don't think it was a war. I don't think it was competition. I agree with him when he said this the people that's doing it, because I know some people at Native Instruments, and the way that they talk, they have no interest in competing. It's just they're like, yeah. A few years back, some of you guys was asking about the upgrade to 3.0 for a few years back, and they was like, well, we don't really look at it. We're not interested in numbers, so we'll keep updating what we have now currently until we feel like it needs the 3.0. You know what I mean? They were not concerned with what we were concerned with. You know what I mean? It's like they have a different take on it. So I knew at that point that yeah, they're not interested in competition. It's just not where they are. But I'm not gonna read all of these. I want you guys to talk to me here in the comment section because I want this to be a conversation. And as you guys come in, you know, if you guys can hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. I am checking for something, making sure we good here on the stream. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. We are good. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, so here's some concepts. So there were some beliefs that Akai purchased Maschine, or Native Instruments. That sounds, that kind of make, you know what I mean? Like it's a place where that makes sense. Like, yeah, I can see why someone can think that, and I think I even said that too. Like, but I don't think that that's totally true, because of what I see here in this. First of all, if we talk about it, if we dive a little deeper here, I'm here to educate, as much as I can. What's up, Q? I think a lot of drama know, and it's about the sunken cost fallacy. People are worried that their investment will be worth nothing. Yeah, I can get that too. I don't think that that's the case. I don't think that's something you guys should worry about, because in order for anything to take place, I think it's going to be a while before something to like take place. In like, it's not like tomorrow everything is going to change immediately. Like, now we have a new way of making music. It's going to be one of those, and you could probably get a couple of projects out, on your device. The device is already made. The device you paid for, that you have in front of you, it's going to be the same. They didn't. Well, I take that back. I was going to say they didn't put AI in there where it can listen, but it probably is. It probably can get up and walk away and do something crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting that I even feel that way about what could be right now these days. It's like, you ain't no telling. What's up, Jet? What's happening? So on the screen is a tech company that owns Akai. In music owns Akai, and they own so many others. And yeah, this is the company that owns Akai. They, in 1992, it was Newmark. 2001, it was Alesis. I own the DM5 kit. No, the DM10. Sorry, by Alesis. It's electric drums. I own one of these kits. Then Ion in 2002. Then they took ownership of Akai in 2005. Then this Mixmeister 2007. Alto. I have a device from this company that I use on my everyday gig. So that's interesting. And then they took ownership of Sonovox, Air, and M Audio. Air used to be like associated with Pro Tools a lot. I have their products by Air. I used to own, I still own some M Audio stuff. And this was in 2012. Then they took over Denon for Professional. The Marantz. We use Marantz products in my work. Then in DJ, this happens in 2014. Then 2015, Marks or Mark. 2016, Rain. 17, Head Rush. And then 2018, Sound Switch. So this is the company that owns Akai. But when it comes to Native Instruments, they are owned by Francisco Partners. And as I'm reading this here, it's very interesting. I think I remember when this happened. So when they took over ownership of Native Instruments, they also took over ownership of Isotope. Isotope and Native Instruments joining forces. See, that's that word right there. This is why we get into this point. Joining forces a lot of times to us means acquisition or some type of collaboration, merge, company merging. And depending on how big you are, they are allowing for companies to keep the brand. They're buying the brand as well. Yeah, you can remain what you represent. You have a big following. We don't want to change that. But how things operates and who is the new, say, the new person who calls the shots is going to be whoever that made that purchase, right? So then I was looking at, like, you know, I was like, wait, so who all do this company own? And just like we read in music, if you look at this is everything. Well, I don't know if they own. Our portfolio companies reflect our deep sectors focus on specialized investments. I don't know what investments mean. Maybe that means this is who they own. But Native Instruments is in this list, so I'm guessing that's what it means. But this is the companies that they own. I'm familiar with this because I use this with my business sometimes. But have y'all seen these before? Like these different names. Like this company is busy, yo. Like they own a lot of stuff in here. They own Betterment. I know that company. I use that too. Wow, I didn't know this. Wow. Have any of you guys seen any of these companies here? Discovery? Are you serious? No, that can't be. The Discovery? Wow. So the same company that owns this, y'all remember that growing up? Discovery Channel? Maybe, I don't know. Dynamo Software. I think I heard that before. Even Bright? Really? This is the platform that you guys get email blasts from, you know, places you go and, you know, when you going out with your friends, you know, this is like a way that they can send you invites and stuff like that. I didn't know they owned that. That's crazy. Good RX. Go to gradually. Wow. Wow. I'm just slowing up. Did y'all even know any of this information? You know what I mean? You know, I think it's a good idea to take a second and go back and do some research on who owns these companies and like visit the top. You know what I mean? You got to visit the top and see what's happening up there. Live View, providing high quality live. I want to say I'm familiar with this. Legal Zoom. Huh. Interesting. This company own all these people, all these companies. That can't be, man. They're too powerful. You see how Native Instruments just pop up right alongside. You know, it's like just one of them. You know. Next text. What is this? Orisha. I seen that before somewhere. Pay scale, property finder, quest. Hmm. The weather company. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's crazy. Verifone. ZocDoc. I used that before. Wow. Wow. That's okay. So here's Native Instruments. Native Instruments, formerly Soundwide. You know, that was you guys remember that? It was on the Soundwide deal. It's a leading player in the digital music creation, production, mixing, and mastering space, shaping the future music and audio creation with new creative possibilities for musicians, producers, and audio engineers. Um, so yeah, like, you know, all of this that's combined under there. So this is the company that owns Native Instruments. So in terms of like Akai purchasing Native Instruments, you gotta be careful with the terminology you use. Akai is owned by In Music. So In Music will have to buy it from a bunch of Francisco partners. You know what I mean? Based on that list we saw, do you think that these people will let go Native Instruments? Do you think that's a possibility? It looks like they're doing pretty good, and this is, I don't think that that's gonna. But who knows? I could be wrong. I could be, you know what I mean. I could be really wrong. I've been wrong before, but like you should look at that list. And in a lot of cases, sometimes it's like because of all of these companies that they own, you know, they might not be able to manage all of this, but maybe they can. Look, who do I know? Like these people got the capital. But looking at how Native Instruments been carrying it on, we know that we haven't had a software update in some years. We know that when the new acquisition happens, we know that Isotope was purchased, Plugin Boutique was purchased. The other one is I forget the other one. We know that they purchased all of them in bulk and they put them all together and made Native Instruments the name of all of these companies. So like when we go Native Instruments, we know, oh, they just made this change. That was gonna be my next point. They just changed their front page because this is Akai front page. You see what I'm saying? This was here since yesterday. So they are like super excited about, yeah. So In Music owns them. They own M Audio. Yeah, we talked about these. We looked at all these. So on here they got the you know, everybody they own on this site. And then here you have, I'm trying to get to like, where would you find like software and sounds? Okay, Isotope is under there. So you can see Isotope stuff in the bundle along with everything else. But where's the other stuff? Said Good RX is a prescription drug wholesaler. They have their hand in big pharma. Yep, absolutely. That's a huge corporate conglomerate, and look how diversified they are. Yep. Yeah. That's certainly interesting. I would say, big tech companies like this, they got a budget. They got a nice budget, and yeah, the budget is tight. Not tight as in like small, but mean like, man, tight as in like, man, they good. They eating wealthy over there. Everything is looking good, but it is interesting though how what we do see, this release, this new information about Machine. I mean, not Machine, but we do need an update on Machine, please. We need an update. Like, I need some information. That's what I mean by it. What is the plans? What is about to happen? Yeah, this is crazy, man. So this is where it stands now, and even if you Google, someone was like, hinting around the fact that Akai. By the way, guys, this is for entertainment purposes. Might I mention? There's mentions about Akai purchasing individuals. I want to say that that's purely out of not knowing how things are working, because Akai can't purchase anybody because they're not their own. They have a grandfather that they answer to. So Akai don't have that type of leverage. You know what I mean? Whoever owns Akai, if they decide to purchase it from the next company, then that's how that works. And then that would sit up under you know what I'm saying? It would sit up under them if that was the case. If in music, now the cool thing I'll say about in music, now if we dive in deeper in music, first of all, in their name, it is centered around music. They own music companies, and this makes sense. Everything that they own is dealing with music, and they tailor. They have a short focus, or tailored focus, should I say, on who they have under their umbrella. All of these companies under their umbrella are in, you know what I'm saying? They're not all over the place, and their count is smaller. They don't own 50,000 companies. So it's very niche. Everything is niche here. You know what I'm saying? Which could explain how Akai is able to push and do what they do. Yeah, people just like Akai. Akai has a strong history. Akai is Akai. You know what I'm saying? They have a strong history in who they are. And so people will just automatically go that route because of the history. You know what I'm saying? Who use their products? Very strong history. Native Instruments, on the end, they got a deep touch in the industry, but as far as like icons and legends, but the edge goes to Akai only because they've been here longer. You know what I mean? So that's obvious. But this company that owns Native Instruments, amongst for big pharma companies, again, this is for entertainment purposes. I ain't trying to get caught off here, but they are amongst other companies that has nothing to do with music. It's probably like a couple more that I saw that has something to do with music. But like, how did that happen? Like, do they really have interest in how Native Instruments is thriving? You know what I mean? Like, if a company like this have all of these under their umbrellas, how does this affect Native Instruments? You know what I mean? Like, I guess they let Native Instruments do their thing, maybe, but there's still like something about what they're doing over there in Native Instruments that just feels like what's gonna happen? We don't know. It's like it's feel like it's a wild card, like, you know, because like I say, they were the one. Their Native Instruments, the sound wide thing. Not many people talking about the other plugins. It's kind of like if we go sound, let's say sound wide plugin alliance and Brainworks. That was the other one I was trying to remember. Plugin Alliance has a nice library of stuff, and I use their stuff too. But I don't see many people talking about, you know, Plugin Alliance or Brainworks, especially Brainworks. I don't see. Let's see, Plugin Alliance. Yeah, they're like equivalent to Wave in the way that the site is set up and what they have to offer. They're equivalent, certainly equivalent. I use the Linndrum, or y'all been seeing me use the Linndrum deal a lot lately. Wow, they on sale. Oh, this is Linndrum audio. This is not what I've been using. But yeah, it's a lot of old vintage emulations style plugins. I use this sometimes, the master deck. That's pretty cool. Works really well, actually. Yeah, this is all on the Native Instruments, but nobody is really talking about it. See, Plugin Alliance by Native Instruments. You know, Native Instruments is the face of these companies, but they're not really, you know, not many people are. I guess it's because it affects how. What more could you talk about? Virtual instruments. Do I have any of these? I don't think. Do I have any? I think I have this one. Yeah, the oolong. The oolong. Maybe you want to pull it out and see what this thing sounds like. Then you got Brainworks, right? So if In Music purchased them, I think all of this is coming with them, right? But you know, I'm not sure if that's a topic, if that's something we should be talking about. I think maybe Akai and this might be a true partnership, where there are two separate companies. But I don't know if I really believe that either. You know what I mean? Like, we just caught in the middle. It's like, what is going on? Like, if they can come out and be transparent with what they're doing, then we won't have much room to be going crazy. But maybe that's how they want it. Maybe maybe that's a strategic. I'm pretty sure that's a strategic move. I like this reverb right here. I think this is cool. I use that from time to time. This site looks a whole lot like, it's because it is. I typed plugin. I typed Brainworks, but okay. Brainworks plugins can be found on the Plugin Alliance website. That's what happened. This is the Brainworks, the site, but it doesn't look like you can purchase from Brainworks site. They do not have the capacity of selling anything. It's just they can feature their products, and yeah, that's how it is. Their buy button is leading you to Plugin Alliance. That's what it is. Let's see what happens. It's gonna take you here to Plugin Alliance. Yep. So that's how that goes. I saw something that caught my eye though. Let me go back here. It was this one. The AMEC 9099. Do I have that? Let's see. I'm gonna test that out. I think I have that one. This is a channel strip. Oh, this is I feel like this is mimicking the SSL, the way it's set up. No, never mind. I'll take that back. So you get your gates right here. This is your preamp up here, your gate, limiter, your high pass and low pass filters right there. Then your compressor here, and your limiter right there. What is this section? I'm not sure what this section is. The high frequency. Yeah, this handles the high frequency because I'm looking at the 2K all the way to, I see 15K. This might be a sheen, I'm thinking. You know, add that extra crisp on top. Yeah, okay. This section, it's kind of hard to tell what is happening here. Oh, this whole section is the EQ section. I'm tripping. Yeah, so that's your EQ section. And this section is definitely, you have the ability to switch to mono and stereo down here. Okay. I'm not sure what these knobs are for. And then I guess the main knob, the main fader. AMEC 9. Oh crap. Turn my hard drive on to avoid this. There is a new version of this. While my hard drive is turning on, I'm gonna read this real quick. All right. Okay. Yep. Oh man, they fixed quite a few things. The V9 open high. Okay, close. All right. Don't. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. All right. Waiting on everything to load up here. Actually, I don't have to wait. So we can, I'm gonna search for AMEC. Dynamic. Nothing. Did I spell it right? Yeah, 90. 99. I swear I had, I don't know, let me wait till this thing like fully load up. Yeah, just come out of that. Go back again. What's up, Dre? Plugging Alliance is dope. That's what's up. I agree with you on that. 9098 was a console built by Rupert Neve in the 1990s. Correct. That makes sense. You said the 9098. I think I get what you're saying. That makes sense. Kind of has this Neve vibe to it. This one is a. See, this is the SSL. And this was kind of what I was thinking at first. Like, man, this is a takeoff of the SSL, but it's not, because the SSL has the preamps in the beginning, the dynamics, which is your compressor, and this section is your filter. No, this is the compressor. This is one of these are gates and the other one's compressor, I believe. This is your EQ section right here, and then your main. You can drive some, man. Wow. Okay. The one I have from Wave is set up differently. Anyway. Did I want to try this? Yeah, I think I did. I wanted to try that one. Let's see what that does. All right. Let me see. 99. Is it gonna pop up? No, it's not gonna pop up. Okay. Let's see. What do I have? I like this better maker. I think this is dope. I use this from time to time. It's got this pull tech vibe to it. You guys see me use this a couple times. It's pretty solid. I like it. I like it. And then of course the BX Aura. Y'all seen me use that a couple times. This one is pretty dope as well. These plugins are well designed, and there's not a lot of people talking about them. I don't know why. Let me see. Of course, the master deck. No, master desk. Master desk. I used this a couple times. This one, I've never used this before. The Mega Sampler. Why does that sound familiar to me? What is that? This is Plugin Alliance. I used this before. Okay, check that out. There's I have to dive deeper into that, I guess. The SSL Free Ranger. I don't use this, do I? No, I don't use it. Yeah, I don't use that. This right here, the Trinity Shaper. Now, this is fire. This is malevolent. This is business right here. This is real business. Yes, indeed. This one is by Plugin Alliance. This one right here it's like the equivalent of the bus, the drum bus in Ableton Live, but this has so much other nuances. You could take it further. So you want that tight, that punchy. You need to grab this Trinity Shaper. This thing right here is amazing. This one is a newer release. This ain't been out that long. It came out like last year, but I will use this from time to time. Yes, indeed. Then we got what is this? This one is, I used that one time and I didn't really care for what it was doing, so I didn't use it. I was looking for something else. But yeah. All of those are under Native Instruments, but don't get talked about as much. So I don't know. Steels, what's up? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. I I I was tripping out, man, when I found out the news about Akai and Native Instruments. This says definitive partnership. That just feels like it's deeper. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it's deeper. Hey, look at this. MPC3, Native Instruments. It's like they going all out, bro. Like their whole page is dedicated to this whole NI deal, bro. On a Akai website. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That looks pretty cool. I have nothing but love. Like I have major respect for their controllers and stuff like that. They making controller for everybody. They made one for FL Studio. They make one for Ableton Live. They made the first push for Ableton, right? Legacy. Let's go back to. Oh, I thought I was going back to memory lane, but that ain't what that took me. It's just newer modern products that looks like the legacy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to show y'all how far back now. Here we go. I've never touched the 1000. I didn't really care for the 1000. I had a homie who had it, and I was like, I had my hands on this one. It's blue, but the one I had was white or off white or beige, whatever. This right here is how I got started. What? You click on it and that's what it does? Give you a bruh, come on now. That's not what we want to see. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm thinking it's gonna give me some pictures. Anyway, this was the first deal. I wanted a 2500. I never got one. I thought this one was the 2000 mixed with the 500. That's how I looked at it. It was like this and this. This was the last joint that I was programming on. I was using, I play drums, so I was programming this to play loops at a church I was playing drums for. This was the last thing I touched in terms of like analog gear. This one I touched at a couple. See, man, so I can't click on anything because it won't give me nothing. Yeah, so where's the 3000? Of course, the 3000 may not even be on this site, right? That makes sense, right? Between this one and this one was the most that I made most stuff on. This one is a 2000 XL, but the regular one, the 2000 by itself, I had a lot of time with that one. A lot of time. So these are the legacy instruments that I'm used to. This is where I came from. And then when I was looking for something to come from that, it was see, these were at the stores. The MPD pads, those were at the stores. I didn't want one of those. I didn't want that. And certainly the Renaissance here. See, you see that? I click on that page and now it's giving me what I thought I should get. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Maybe because they legacy, he's just gonna give you some text words. But this is what I was looking for. I was hoping for like more of an inviting page where it's, yeah, see, that's what I was going for. So this is the Renaissance. This was not available at that time when I was looking for something that can. If this was available, I probably would have been NPC. I probably would have never touched Native Instruments. I promise y'all, because I already came from that background. I would have kept it here, and my channel would have been Akai. You know what I'm saying? I would have been one of those guys, but the Renaissance was not available at that time. So I got the Maschine. The Maschine Mark 1. I wonder if they still have this on their site though. Is Maschine Mark 1? Of course it wouldn't be. You're not gonna find no Mark 1 on their site. You're just not gonna find that. See all of the machine products. Wow, they still have the iMachine 2 on their site. They don't even support that. Why is that on there? Well, ain't no telling what they support now because I ain't been on it in a while. It was a minute. I stopped using it because um, Machine Central. Yeah. See, my issue is definitely with NI. Kai is doing exactly what they should. That's an interesting take. Nazi Edwards, peace to you. I see you, Dre. Two nickels. I see you. You got an NPC one last week. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. How you like it? Two nickels. I have a A61 keyboard, and besides the keyboard, I hate it. Huh. Interesting. Now you use the nectar. Okay. How do you feel about the Machine 3.0 now with his news? I remember you defending NI heavy when it dropped. So nothing changed in terms of like what I was explaining when you say defending NI. I remember me defending what NKS 2 what it is and what it does. And I think I went on and said something about like, the future products will obviously have the integration of NKS2, which still remains because that's what's happening here on this deal here. This right here, what we see here, this is NKS integration. That's that 2.0 I was telling y'all about. It just didn't go in the direction I thought it would. I'm thinking, okay, we're going to see a new hardware product from Native Instruments on their site or just within the community, and then they do this. Like, no, we're not going to give you new hardware. We're going to release our product to them. We're gonna give it to Akai. And I mean, there were some people who made some statements that made sense. In order to make money, it's his business. And I feel that. So I ain't knocking that. I get it. I totally get it. But it's just, maybe this is the move before a new product comes out. And I was thinking maybe Akai is going to make the new device. This is like in turn, they can get a deal if Akai is going to make the next device. Maybe that's what this is about. So we'll allow our products on your NPC. and you in turn cut us a deal to make our next hardware, and that, that's probably a smart move. That's probably a smart move. But you know how things go. People are not happy about stuff in the beginning. But that's why I said, if they can just be transparent and let us know what's happening, I think that's where the the gap happens. These companies, they be doing things, and you got a lot of people that are upset. And as you can see, there's people on my video commenting that they stopped doing music so they wanted to see what happens next. Like, dang, this has that much power over you? Like, wow, okay, I don't know, man, that's crazy. You want the Akai fire bad? It feels like treason. Joining Image Line would have been more dope. Houseway. Houseway, you say? Houseway. So far, expansions, it's only 7 so far. Wait, I thought they put hybrid keys on there. Faded Reels makes sense. Cloud Supply makes sense. Analog Dreams makes sense. Hazy Days makes sense. A Rare Vibration makes sense. I don't know what this one is. Techno, I guess. Now we starting the variation. You know what I mean? I guess that makes sense. Like all of these. This one can be you. This supports everything, no matter what genre of music you in. And this one too. I'll say that. Cloud Supply can, between these two, they support a variety. This one is hip hop. This one is hip hop. Now this is going into this Long Forest and Notch is going into that techno world right there between those two. So that starts the variation because they're sharing some heavy hip hop stuff first, which makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You got to NPC world. You gotta urban heavy, of course. Of course. 803, what's happening? Alchemist, what up? Said if you can't beat them. Your stream has a heavy delay. Yeah, that's natural. That's natural. Streaming, when you stream live, that's different from if we was on a call, like a direct call, like a Zoom call or whatever. P2P, you know what I mean? Peer to peer. That's totally different. Live streams are set up differently. There's always going to be a delay on live streams. That has never changed. It's been like that since forever, you know. Also, sometimes I'm looking at the comments. I'm looking at the comments in the delay fashion too, because I see them popping in. Man, I should have waited 20 minutes. So all of y'all are in at the same time. Like YouTube is horrible right now. Well, all of y'all come in at y'all came in at an hour mark. We've been streaming for an hour and then y'all just pop in. Huh? That's crazy. As y'all come in, I appreciate you guys. Give me a thumbs up. If y'all enjoying the conversation, I appreciate it. Beat makers have been complaining about NI a lot lately and singing more of the praises of Akai. Perhaps the Akai designers will come out with a super machine. Yeah, time will tell, right? I have half them. I'm gonna get the rest probably next week. Okay, 803. How much in Sway is supposed to be coming real soon? So probably in February. You know what they was talking about. So that's probably what's lined up for February, which would make sense. Again, those are certainly urban stuff. Absolutely, I would imagine. And like these other ones here, like backyard jams and bumping flavor, bounce, haze, and all that stuff. Yeah, I think that's gonna come later. They trying to get the heavy stuff, the solid kits, specifically hip hop heavy kits. That makes sense to me. Something for the urban world. I bet you Buru Chops is gonna be somewhere near. It's not gonna be too far off. Drift Theory. I feel like that's coming. So these prices, guys, certified gold. Come on, you already know that's. Maybe they already have a certified gold. Cause I know Snipe Young be doing kits for NPC as well. I think he has stuff. You know what? It's a good topic. Come on, let's see what they got. What type of kits do they have over here? Drum machines, controllers, the Force, new products. We were just heading your way. Hold on. NPC packs. Sole provider. Let's go for expansions. I wonder. I want to say. I want to say that golden deal is over here already. That's gonna be in the early one. These kits look like something I'm interested in. That's it. Come on now. What just happened? What just happened? There goes Snipe Young with the Pearl Platinum. This can't be all. That's all. This is all that NPC did. Seriously? There's got to be something that's hidden. It's got to be. Let me see. You come over here. You got to be careful that you don't mix up the. So these are expansions. So yeah, that's right. Expansions. You gotta be careful with these leap joints. That's full version. So these are all of the native instruments. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's clear. It's clear who the winner is on the software tip. Yeah, it's clear. There's a lot more. Dang. Dang. I didn't realize. Gosh, really? Okay. Keep going. This is another project. Like if they was to make everything ready for collaborating, that's a whole nother. Yeah, you gotta. That's a whole nother project. Boom. There's more. There's more. Do I want to keep hitting to show more results? No. It's clear. It's clear though. It's clear. It's clear. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna keep going. So we definitely got the software on lock. But the hardware, nah. Not so much. And by software I mean kits. Because we talk software, Maschine 3.0 just came out after 10 years, so I can't even really credit them there too much. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Matt M7 Lab Domicile, what's up? Do you think NPC Studio MK2 is gonna be left behind like they did NPC Touch? You said the NPC Studio MK2. Let's see, what is that? We gotta find out what that is. Oh, this is their instruments. Oh, look at that. Ah, I see why native instruments is needed. This is their studio. I mean, this is their thing. That's all they got. Wow. Okay. That can't be. That's not right. That's not accurate. I don't believe it. This can't be all they have, man. Nah. I don't believe that not one bit. Nah. I don't believe that, man. All right. Let's go to the NPC store. Oh, we on a whole different deal. Okay. The NPC. Let's see. the controllers. Let's see what that is. Let's look at the studio. Do I remember how that looks? I don't even remember how that looks. Drum machines. Really? What the heck is going on? We gotta go to Legacy again. Wow. These are put up on the Legacy, guys. Okay, which one is the studio? Is this right? Let's click on this. I'm not an NPC person, so I can't say that this will be obsolete. If like looking at it, I feel like this is still a big major for some people, but like if like me outside looking in, I do think that this something like this is still a hit because it got speakers on it and it's full. It's fully. Is it just the regular version? Why it's got to be a B Club edition? Anyway, if we're looking at this, it's got speakers on it and it's fully portable. That's kind of what my thought frame is on something like that. This one, I think they didn't make this like they're like the battery. There is no battery in here, right? I thought that's what I learned about this. So this is not fully portable in terms of like being able to, pull this out at a beach or like in the middle of nowhere where there's no outlets. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you got an outlet, then you can, totally do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That one or the retro. Oh, that's the regular live right here. That's what I was. It is kind of enticing because they're with their touchscreen and everything, making the beat, not being centered with all these other devices. That's how Maschine is set up. It is. I'll just say it's interesting. I'm always looking at videos of people using these devices, but I never really had an interest. Wait a second. Hold on. What? NPCX and Live includes integration with Ableton Live. I want to say I knew that, but wait, hold on. That's dope. That's different. That hit me different right now, dude. That hit me different. Mm-hmm. It hit me kind of different, guys. I've been getting in Ableton Live a lot lately. Mm. So what's the main difference between the B Club edition and the regular one? Is it the Timberland? I'm not paying more money for something like this. Let me see. Said it's sold out. Allowed. Let's Let's check Sweetwater. Sweetwater with the let's see. $12.99. The Live 2. Looks like that's just the regular one. But what if we say MPC Studio? I feel like that's cheaper. It's not popping up, the MPC Studio. I'll just do this. Akai Studio. See what pops up. Nope. Dang. Let's see. Wrong section. Let's just throw that up there and see what happens. The force is still a thing, huh? Still popping up. Okay. This is what is this? The Renaissance? That's the Renaissance, yo. Right? The MPC X. I'm confused. So this this is the MPC X. $24.99. I thought that was the studio. No, maybe not. What was the studio? Dude, I'm not an MPC person, so I have no clue what that means, but obviously it's more enticing. Is more attractive over at the Akai world. You know what I mean? It of course they've made their presence known in terms of hardware, but we certainly saw a lack of software. Like they hurting. How is it that they're able to sell so many units and be popular like this? And after the vintage gear, and they don't have much sound. So it's like, so everyone that's using their products is using the same stuff, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Where are y'all getting y'all sounds from? Is it like any other tool where you guys outsource sounds from everywhere else, like everybody do? Like me, for instance, like I have Native Instruments, but I still have other sounds I can pull from. But because I have collector's edition, a lot of times I am pulling from the library that I have in front of me with Native Instruments, because there's so much stuff in there that is dope, and I'm just using it. You know what I mean? But I also use a lot of Arturia stuff too. So like, I'm sure that's a thing with NPC users, Arturia. So you guys using that as a VST, right? I'm pretty sure that's the thing. I'm learning. I'm learning, man. This is crazy, man. I can't believe I'm having this. Well, maybe. I can't believe it. Never mind. All right, back to the comments. I know I neglected y'all. I apologize. When y'all come in, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up. We got 18 people watching, and we only got 11 thumbs up. Let's get these thumbs up, yo. I appreciate the support, guys. Also, appreciate the subscription, guys. Like, I don't know, man. That makes everything. That makes everything to me. I made that up. All right. If I'm looking at the comments, go to the website, click products, MPC series, the MPC hardware, and MPC studios there. Did we do that? Yes, I think so. More sounds from Timbo. It's also live too. In my it may have more memory and drive space. Oh, okay. So there is a difference. There is a difference. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me see. Timbo. Do they have? Is there something like that? Timbo. 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 Timmy. Timmy. Timbo. Timbers. Why did I type that? I don't know why I typed that. That's crazy. I feel like this is the wrong site. Let me go back. Home of NPC. Wait a second. There is a. Okay. Home. Okay. All right. I'm tripping. Instruments, expansions. Instruments, expansions, presets, effects. Akai. This is not. See, there they go. In music. Boy, in music is everywhere, bro. I kind of like this better. You know what I mean? Like in music, it's like I feel like they're very strategic. They own all music companies. Like I say, versus these people, Francisco Partners. They own all of this with native instruments in the middle somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, does that really make sense? I'm not sure that makes sense to me. Anyway, let's go to Akai. Akai Pro. That's where we should be. Celebrate the release of Timberland's Bounce coming up. Drum Kid Akai and B Club have teamed up with the King himself, bringing you the exclusive NPC 2 B Club Timberland edition, loaded with 10 personal sample library. Okay. Okay. Maybe the Akai website is the only place you can buy it from. Find dealer. We did that before, right? Yeah, we did this. We did this already. Let's see if I say like Guitar Center or something. Or Zizal. Zizal. We want the NPC. Timbo. Timbo edition, yo. Yeah. This is the regular one. They not gonna give me the Timbo. They're not gonna give me the Timmy edition, yo. Timmy. Yeah, that's probably exclusive to the site. Okay. This one looks promising. You know what I mean? $700. Just get this one. In my case, I feel like this. No, this one. I think this fits what I do. All in one. This makes better sense to me. If I'm gonna buy a unit, I'm gonna go with this first. But I like the live joint because it's got speakers on there and stuff like that. You know, I think that's kind of cool to have that option. And the the small form factor, I would imagine that that's heavy too. Imagine me lugging that to work. That's gonna be crazy. But you know, I'll be getting beats done. You know, I'll be getting it done. You know, that might be a thing, dude. I don't know why. I am actually persuading myself that when I end the stream, I'm gonna be looking at a million videos. This y'all fault. It's y'all fault. I think Native Instruments knew what they were doing. I'm gonna be looking at a million videos all night. Can't get no sleep. I'll be like, and then I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm telling y'all, this is what's gonna happen. Watch this. So I'm gonna be over here looking at all these videos and crap, and then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna pull this thing out right here and be like, man. Then we're gonna put it to use. We're gonna be typing numbers like, man. It's gonna end up in the card. We're giving my credit card number information. This is crazy, man. Cause so now I'm thinking like, it's not too bad. You know, this is kind of cool. Because I do want to test out this integration as well. I want to see what this big fuss is about. I want to see it. But I like this one because it's portable. But that thing is heavy. I had the opportunity to play with it one time. I had a homeboy that came down here from Chicago, and he brought this with him. So I played with it a little bit. I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't go deep into it, but it was like, this is all right. It's not too bad. I didn't have an opinion at that time. It was just, he was just kind of showing me. He brought it with him. Play around with it for a few seconds. I didn't grow no attachments to anything. When he walked away, I didn't feel a certain kind of way. I was like, all right, see you next time. You know what I mean? I didn't feel nothing. Now you got me on here looking at. So you can put a couple of USB drives in there. Okay. You can put an SD card in there too. Okay. Match left and right. All right. Then you can route stuff. A couple more ways. Headphone jack. Okay. Or there's an on and off switch. Okay. Dig that. All right. This thing got CV gates. Oh my gosh. Really? I don't have any instruments, but it was like, wow, that's kind of cool. This will go perfect with the new Bitwig interface. Y'all seen that thing? What? That thing is. What is happening, man? Everybody's coming out with new stuff. It's a big wig. The big wig interface. It's a big wig interface, yo, man. Interface. Can't even spell big wigs. Interface. It's a big wig. Yeah? This is a big wig. Look at that. ZBWE. This is their first hardware unit, I think. It's kind of cool. I like it. There's CV inputs in there, and it can also support audio. Like if you don't want to use CV, I was like, bet. It's kind of cool. It's got this vibe to it. It looks like a shaped like a Apollo or something. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I don't think I'm gonna get this. This is, I don't know. But this one is kind of like what 6 out. Got one mic in. Okay. Looks like you can definitely like control big wig with it. It's got stop. You know what I'm saying? A couple knobs on it. It's kind of like what Studio One is doing with their the IO station, where you can plug into it, but it's got controls on it where you can control everything like a fader port. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I digress. How do we get on that? I don't know. We just talked about some stuff. It's good to kind of geek out every once in a while about like gear, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's catch up with these questions, man. I'm just sorry, guys. I just get ahead of myself, man. Like, man, like what are you doing, bro? All right, this is the NPC Studio. That's the X. Okay, sorry. I am not catching up with y'all. I apologize. It's a special edition NPC. Okay, I got you. 803 said there's a site with more third party expansions. Okay, so that's what the NPC gang is into. Okay, I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That makes better sense to me. You know what I mean? Like it being like a third party site that y'all all go hang out at. You know what I mean? Like who's messing with the stock stuff these days? You know what I mean? Let's just go and grab us some stuff around the corner. Jimmy and them. You know what I mean? Let's go talk to Jimmy real quick. Like Jimmy got all the good stuff. You feel me? Jimmy got it. You dreamy got it. Jimmy has everything. Samuel McCann, what's up? They have Air Instruments. Yeah. That's dope. I think I saw that. I think I knew that. Yeah. Of course. I knew that. Yeah. Akai makes everything for everybody, bro. Yeah, I already knew that. NPC Live 2 is a newer version of the NPC. Okay, got it. The Timbo version was a limited edition. Noted. The Beat Club edition NPC was a money grab. All it did was have his sound in the NPC. Makes sense. I don't know if y'all can tell my interest level in Timbo. Like, okay, I don't get excited about stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna buy no Beat Club machine just because Timbo name is on it. Lil Timmy. I'm just not. I'm just not. I digress. Dre, you got the Key 37. It's dope. All right. You have the 4T USB. That's something to think about. I'm thinking about all these things that y'all are doing, and y'all just spilling the beans. That's what's up. That's what's up. I have the X, the live one, the Key 61, and the 37. 803, you all like MP'd up. Never mind. I sound so like outdated. Like what is he talking about? I wish I had kept my Renaissance. Shine Bruce Media was up. I bought the Key 61 to use a full production station. I needed to create away from home. Okay. It's usually the MIDI controller with okay. You can make your own expansion pack. Okay. It's crazy. Hey, as y'all tuning in, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just hit it. It helps me out. Subscribe to the channel. That's how everybody else is commenting to the comment section. Just subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow the channel here. Evidently, and I'm gonna just be very, very transparent. Evidently, this channel will have more NPC content on there. It it only makes sense that I do that. So if you guys are NPC users and you're not subscribed, it's probably a good idea to watch me fumble, of course, or help me out. You know what I'm saying? I like making good music. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm coming from. I like making music, and I think this will be a great endeavor for me to tap into. I am convinced that I probably will need to purchase an NPC because of this integration. First of all, I am curious to how all of this works, and I love learning new things. I am at that point where I am interested. I'm interested. I've been convinced, y'all. Kind hearts welcomed me into the community. I appreciate it. First, I was like, "What? This is not happening." And then I'm like, I'm picking out my next machine. Like, oh, I like that one. I like the color on that one. I like the lights. Yeah. I think that's nice. It's, never mind me, man. Like at the end of the day, I'm a music person. I'm a musician. I'm a music freak. I can't stay mad. Well, I never really was mad. I take that back. I never was mad. I was just shocked. Like, what is happening? Because I thought there was a war happening. And the war ended yesterday. Yeah, Merlin, what's up? What up? What up? What up? Oh, you caught that MP'd up. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. To reflect the standalone. Yup. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just look at more videos to see if this makes sense for me to indulge in this. Maybe Akai can send me a unit. That would be cool. But I'm interested. I'm very interested. I didn't think I would say that, but this is, I guess this is so I can stay relevant. You know, it's not like it's new. The term gets thrown around here loosely. Like people just, like all of you guys that already started to leave and show your frustration about what was happening with Native Instruments. You every person who said or addressed their frustration always made it a fact that they're moving to NPC. And like I've been telling you guys, I'm not new to it, but I'm new. all of my skill and memory got stuck and left with the MPC 2000 Excels, the hardware stuff. I could fire them things up and still have that knowledge, but I'd rather not, because there was a different type of workflow on those older units. You had to download stuff into it. You know what I mean? Versus where things are now, where things are synced with instruments, actual instruments in the actual deal. You know what I mean? And it's a lot more technological things that makes sense in the modern sense. Or I can just sit tight and see what Native Instrument does next. I think I might take that route. Just see what happens next. Because with this happening, I feel like there is something brewing in the pipeline. And I guess that's me talking my positive stuff. Like, you know, at first, like, you still gonna talk, you still holding up that positivity. I kind of feel like there's something in the pipeline. Just if I'm looking in the bias mindset, if I'm looking at how things are playing out, there is a reason why this is happening like this. We never saw this coming. So I feel like there is something that's going to hit. I don't know when, but it's going to hit. At the end of the day, this is all tools to help us make music and be productive and creative and stuff like that. That's how I look at it at the end of the day, which is why I was like, well, wait. Someone else was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop making music. I want to see what happens next. Like, no, man, just keep making music. You know, just keep doing it. Why should this play an effect? DeVille, what's up? You know, I'm sorry, I'm neglecting another side of the stream that people could be talking to me through Facebook, man, and I just Facebook or Twitch or let me make sure I ain't leaving nobody out. Okay. Sometimes it happens. I wouldn't buy anything right now. By this summer, there will be a bunch of new hardware announcements along with what everybody is waiting for. New Maschine and 2 new MPC. Man, that's a wild goose chase right there, bro. What do you have now? What are you using now to make music? Jean Bruce say, I could see you rocking with the Key 37 unless you're planning to maybe gig with it, gig with it. I almost grabbed the 37, but trying to get my piano skills back up. Yes, sir. I get it. Yeah, I mean, for someone like me, I would prefer the 37 because it has everything on it. Just based on what I see, it has everything on it. I come from the piano back. I don't play. I'm not a keyboard player, but I'm saying like making beats. I started on the piano, so that's built into my brain. And the MPC or the Maschine or anything, you know, making beats, that's also a part of me as well. But to me, having a keyboard format is what allowed me to play the chords. I don't like building chords using just pads. So that's when the Key 37 will make sense for me. Have the key bed to build out the chords, have the pads to beat out the drum machine, to play whatever through that. But I'm looking at this thing. I want to be realistic with myself, because like, is it something that I would actually do? Like having like, will I even play with the pads on the thing? One thing I always thought the pads on the MPC felt better anyway. I wonder if they brought that same feel over to these type of units. I may just have to go up to the Guitar Center and just play around and see what I think. I want to say the pads are the same as the Maschine, like the way that they feel, tactile feel, but the pads on the actual hardware, like the 2000, hands down the best. Those felt so good, and I've been trying to like chase that. So the pads on these other devices, they're like super hard. It's like, after a while, your fingers get numb. Whatever. I sound like I'm just making excuses at this point. Okay. Or I can go with the original. Man, that's expensive. The Akai Professional MPC Heat 61 standalone sampler, and it's, wait, what is this? Oh, this is the 61 key. Oh, I see. I see. Makes sense. That's why that price is that way. It started to look old. Like, wait, why is this much money, man? This is cool. Cool stuff. You said you would enjoy working on MPC. I can see it. I have both Maschine and mix software. MPC software. That's probably what you're saying. Got it. Right. I knew it. Sean says, for sure, that 37 is actually probably the preferable sweet spot for producers who do have some key skills but aren't necessarily keyboardists. Right. Yeah, I like to build my chords out. That's just embedded in me. So I have the Maschine complete control, the Mark 3. Sorry, I have the Mark 2 as well, but the Mark 3, I use that a lot. It's my bread and butter. Just what I'm used to. I have the Ableton Live sitting in front of me to push to, and I use it. I think it's dope for some of the things that's placed around this controller. Instead of going into the program, I can just quickly access things here. This keyboard I have has DAW integration, which is dope for play, stop, rewind, accessing the metronome and quickly turn it up and down, mixer and stuff like that. I like how I'm able to go back and forth between the DAW mode and the plug-in, when I'm using contact stuff. So stuff like that I really love about this keyboard here. And they keep updating it. There's other features that they put in there just not too long ago. This, however, man, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm actually considering. And it's like so much to choose from. Do I go with the MPC X? Or do I go with There's the one. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. In my mind, I'm I'm just looking at like, oh yeah, man, this right here, the full level, 16 levels. I remember that. I remember that. These were located up here somewhere on the 2000. Just quick commands to do stuff. To see that? Yeah, and then there was a. Now this would take me back. This is, I felt like this was modeled after the 2000, but everything is just rearranged over here. This kind of had. This is more of a familiarity to me from like what I was used to. And these buttons down here, yup, they look, and I would imagine that these feel the same exact way. Like that's plastic, but like a soft plastic feel. The record, the overdub, the stop, the play. Man, y'all gonna have me spending some money. What is this? A Q link? However, it's a yes X because it has the extra memory and processing power. Let me go back. Let's see. 24. Oh, that comes with a solid state. It ain't that serious. Not to me. Okay, so we looking at this one. Is this a contender? Hmm. Is it like macros? Let me see. Okay, all of the buttons are up there. This kind of looks like a 3000, but yeah, it's shaped like a 3000 too. Especially that knob. That knob gives it away. That's a 3000 knob. Let me see. Let's do a comparison. NPC 3000. NPC 3000. Yup. Roger Lynn. Yep, that knob looked just like it. Yep, it was modeled after this thing. Certainly, certainly. I used to see this every day. And I remember that blue screen of death. Oh my gosh. This one was so different from the 2000. I didn't really care for like how you do things on this one. It was just so different. So different. But we made some records anyway. Yeah, that certainly, yo. Bring back memories, yo. Yes, indeed. Put that over here. Yup, it looks. Yup, it's the same. Well, let's see this right here. Actually, hold on. Mm, yeah. Let's see. NPC 5000. Let's see if there's some correlation here. Yeah. So that this here, the rocker, the navigation, whatever you call these. This is coming off of 5,000, so they kept that and they put that on. They put that on the yeah. This does have the layout of the there is certainly, ooh, come on now. Check that out. Yo, see this right here was my baby. That right there. Oh yeah. There she go. This is where I made a bunch of stuff on. That's what I used to use, guys. This old, that wheel. Oh my god, that wheel was special. That was something special right there. This was very simple, straight to the point. Yeah. So okay. So it looks like everything on here they took from the 3000, like the way that the 3000 has that look, or the 5000. Yeah, see that 3000. They took that vibe, they took that concept, the way these buttons are set up. The 3000 was, or the 5000 was a remake. You know what I mean? Kind of like the same design concepts. And they put that over here in the 5000, because the 5000 is what I used to use as well. And then they kept that concept and brought it over. Why am I still on this page? Well, let's look at it. This, if I was to go with this is a total different vibe, which is not too bad though. You know, it's kind of cool. So I'm fighting between, if I want to buy something to bring back the feel I once knew and loved back in the day, versus something like this is a little bit more modern, soft keys, you know, soft press, feels good, you know, touchscreen, it's got speaker in it. You know, I have to decide what I want to do, guys. I don't know what I want to do, guys. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. So this one, what makes me feel like I'm being mostly productive. It looked like the screen is bigger, and I do like the indicators. I love that. This is something about the Maschine Studio that I love, when they put that on it and they took it off. That's not on the Mark III version. They took these off, man. I used to love that, but you know, here it is what it is. Menu browse, step sequence is simple. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I'm even considering this, man. Let's see. Trying to see what's down there. You gotta move out the way, man. Yeah, you can't look this everywhere. I'll tell you that. You wonder if they got a 37 coming with speakers? You know, I think if I'm to consider this would probably be something I would do later on. like going all in right now. I wouldn't do this right now. I think this will be like later. And who knows, this might be something that they update and give a new, I don't know, do something new to it, since Akai has a reputation of doing that. It's like every 3 months they got something new. Cause this is the limit we having right now. Like, so which one do I get? They all do the same thing, you know. The same software is on all of them, but it's like, it's what you prefer. Like, which one? Now that's not a thing with Machine. Machine, all of their hardwares are predominantly the same in terms of design. Like, there is no real difference. Like right now, I think the flagship is still the Plus, which is the same as the MK3, and that's just it. That there is no choosing between. If you go with the Machine Studio, you're going with the old model. I'm talking years ago. That may or may not still work. I mean, I think it still works, but I'm just saying. Right now, it wouldn't be a good time to get any Machine products. I wouldn't advise it because of this here. We don't know what's going to happen next. This is one of those Fender just bought personas. Like, this is one of those, like, oh, what's going to happen next? And we just sit back and just watch what happens next. And then, after a couple of updates, oh, okay, I see where they're going. This is one of those things. I feel like the Kai, you can still buy whatever you want at this point, because obviously they make the eye integration work on all of them. It's what I saw. This will probably be the best value buy, the MPC one. In my case, I don't need anything portable, so, but however, this might be, in terms of workflow, this might be better for what I do. But when I'm not messing with the keys, I'm putting my fingers all on, leaving fingerprints all on the screen. I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of times on the screen, doing stuff like that. So there's one of those things where I have to sit with it, see what I really want to do. But I'm not doing anything right now. I'm not gonna do anything right now. This is a lot of money to give up right now during this time when things are hot right now, things are in motion. There's no telling what's about to happen next. Because if Machine gets a new device made by Akai, we obviously going with that. That's automatically. That's automatic. But yeah, fun times right here. Fun times. Yes, indeed. Semi fun times. Okay, so that's the X. Somebody said NPC Studio. Let's see what the studio looks like. What is that about? Oh, the NPC Studio. Is that okay? If I'm answering that question, somebody asked me, will this be like, does this make sense? I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is just, wait. I think this is just for like controller. If you're in the computer mostly, you'll buy something like this. This is something that I would never buy. I would never buy it. So yeah, I think, well, I don't think it'd be it absolutely. I think it's just another option for people who care about this type of stuff. It took me a long time to answer that question. Somebody asked me that earlier, and we just failed. We failed. Sorry, I failed you, sir. I remember this. when it came out. I was like, what? What is this they doing? What is this? No, we're not using that. Get out of that. Get off my screen. Could this collaboration between Akai and NI be a prelude to a possible merger? That's something we hit on earlier. You know, what I was explaining earlier, like we went through it. We talked about who owned what. So we know that In Music owns Akai back in 2005. And if we can see all of the companies that they own, there's a strategic pattern about their focus. It's evident that they have a focus, a musical focus. So this is who owns Akai right now. So it's not like Akai has this power to buy anybody. You know what I mean? It will be In Music that will buy or inquire anything. And we know that Native Instruments, along with Isotope and Brainworks, Plugin Alliance, we know that they're owned by Francisco Partners, and they're amongst this bunch. And we went very slow, and we saw that this Francisco brand owns everything. This is what it looks like. And none of these, there is no consistent music, nothing. This is like here and there. And we say multimedia, maybe like Live U, that's a like a YouTube platform. You know what I mean? That is, I seen that before. You know, that makes sense to be amongst the bunch, you know. But dude, they got pharma companies on here. And yeah, what? There go there go Native Instruments right there. See what I'm saying? Native Instruments is between a literacy platform. What is this? K-12 to K-12 schools, and then there's between the on the other end is empower engineers with data-driven approach to planning, building. Yeah, see, like what? How did they get mixed up in all? You know, like what is all this stuff, man? What's happening here? Like, how did they get included in here? But at the same time, I do think there's uh never mind. I'm clashing. I'm clashing with something. I Recruit Bates was up. Native Instruments basically said, if you can't beat them, join them. They hit Roger Lynn at the NAM. Oh, really? Roger was at the NAM? That's dope. Original MPC maker. He made the better converters on the older MPCs. That's what's up. Dang. They own Cobalt too. Yup. They own everything, bro. Everything. The Reaper, what's up? I feel like they're trying to standardize plugins or software for these hardware boxes. Yeah. I meant they had Roger Lynn at the NAM show today. Yeah, I got you. I got you. That's what's up. That's what's up. They got they got the legend out of his bed, yo. That's what's up. That's what's up. I remember seeing a video of him coming out of the woodwork. You know what I mean? Like, I guess he didn't hold a grudge with them for very long, because it was like this is the first time we seeing him, you know, kind of come to the surface after so many years. You know, the Linndrums and all of the, you know what I'm saying, all of the stuff that he introduced back in the day. I think he was the one who introduced 909, 808, 707, something like that, something to that extent. Like, he has a major influence on hip hop culture or urban community from day one. And the 3000, the MPC 3000 was his deal, and I believe they had some type of falling out or whatever. And so all that was the only version that he made with MPC, because you don't see his signature on any of them, and you can tell that looks a little different. It looked a little different than all of them, but you could tell that design was influenced, because it also carried over into the 4000 and the 5000, which we just learned right here a few seconds ago. The design carried over. So we could look at some Linndrums right now. So we talked about legendary, you know what I'm saying? This is an education where the beat culture, man. We're gonna educate each other. The Linndrum, educate y'all on it. We can't be on here talking about Akai, NPC and stuff, yeah, and y'all not know who Roger Lynn himself. You know what I'm saying? You cannot not know who this guy is. Look at that. The Linndrum. Look at that. 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 You know what I'm saying? This one was made by, he was working with Behringer. Okay. All right. All right. Roger Lynn design. Let's see, that's classic right there. Original. Check that out. Ooh. You see that price tag, bro? Somebody selling it for $5,000. 1980s design, yo. I guess Behringer redid it. That design. This is $400. This is the new. Yeah, I guess so. There we go. This is what we're trying to get to, bro. Like, this right here is the classic. Look at that. Integrated digital drums, MIDI keyboard recorder. We talking about the machines that labeled the drums for you, bro. Like, on top of this, it says hi-hat, bass, Tom 4, crash, see, kabasa, the claps, the cowbell, Tom 1, Tom 2, Tom 3. You know what I'm saying? This is the 9000, the Lin 9000. Look at that. Look at that. What y'all know about that? This is how it got started. See what else we got. Look at that. Look at that. Real drums. Yeah. Looked like this design was really the. Oh, that's different. Yes, sir. The Linndrum, the foundation of the Minneapolis Prince Jamming Lewis. I know somebody who go crazy. Me doing the streaming, me like putting these images up. I have somebody in particular in mind who will be like, "Oh my gosh, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites." The Jimmy Jam Loomis. You know that is like that was her favorite, man. Saying I didn't know that you could change out the drum sounds for the Lin until several months ago. Yeah, this is the guy who programmed a lot of the sounds for MJ Thriller album showed how he would open up a Linndrum and swap out the sound chip. Yep, yep. Lynn Lynn had Lynn the Lynn is responsible for a lot that happened in the urban world. He played a vital part in the sound, you know, certainly. So Linndrum too. There we go. Here we go. This look modern. It's a little blurry, but this was let's see. So Roger Lynn, inventor of the program Digital Drum Machine, and Dave Smith, creator of the Prophet 5, the polyphonic synthesizer, have teamed up to introduce the Linndrum 2, 26 years after the original revolutionary revolutionized the music industry. Roger Lynn unleashed the LM1, the first programmable drum machine that played digital samples in 1980. It cost, wow, I guess back in then, that day, $5,000 for something like that is considered expensive. It's still expensive now. 5 grand for a drum machine is still expensive now, bro. So back in the 80s, bro. Okay, yeah. Believe that. All right. Well, healed electronic musicians to make manner of percussion sounds without requiring the assistance of a real live drummer. So this was his way of he was the first one who tried to like replace drummers, huh? Get the acoustic drums in there. You ain't gotta have no drum. Use a Linndrum too. You know what I'm saying? The LM1 was upgraded to become the Linndrum in 1982 with 15 acoustic samples. The sounds for the early Lynn machines were captured at a sampling session featuring session drummer Art Wood. Oh, right. Lynn machines are famed for their shuffle feel and plethora of individual voice outputs to make studio work easy. Lemon himself moved to create the revolutionary Akai MPC series. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. It's kind of cool. I had learned about this in school, I think, with like the background of Roger Lynn. So when I learned about like who he was, I was like, "Bet that's dope." Let me see the Linndrum 2. Let me see Linndrum 2. I kind of like that design. That's kind of dope. Linndrum 2. Linndrum 2. Yeah. I didn't know he collaborated with Behringer. That's the one thing I didn't know. Yikes. Okay. This one is another one. S24. That's not the same. Is that by Lynn? Wait, hold on. Nah, that ain't by Lynn, bro. I'm looking at this like, wait a second. That's different. That's it would have said Lynn, right? Lynn ain't do that one. Cause his signature would be on it too. And it would definitely point it out. Yeah, I don't think that was designed by Lynn. Yeah. Yeah. Lynn, Ellens, yeah. I don't think they even sell these no more. It's like you gotta buy them used from other places. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yep. That's crazy, right? Little history lesson for y'all. I remember when Roger Lynn dropped the first MPC 60, a producer buddy of mine bought it. I swear that Joker looked like a center of section. I think you telling your age, bruh. MPC 60. Telling your age, bruh. Look at that. You know something? I like how that looks. So it makes sense. Makes sense. This is a Roger design with those long rectangular buttons right there, cause that share the same design on the 3000. Makes sense. Like you can tell that's a Roger Lynn design. All the other models don't like have that design type deal. And like I say, he signs. It's his signature. Yes, indeed. I've never touched this one. Who is NPC? Like, how did they get their start? Let's do a history lesson for you guys. How? It was formed in 1984 as a division of Akai to produce electronic instruments. The company goal was to provide artists and tools to explore new possibilities. Okay, so they got started like right when Roger Lynn was putting out stuff, and yeah, I could see how they collabed and how it was easy to find him. It's around that time. Yep, to give artists. Yep, cool. So the NPC 60 is what put NPC or Akai on the map. Was that their first? Hmm. I see the Chicago roots in here. NPC sampling and sequencing workflow changed the way music was created in genres like hip hop, New York Jack Swing, and Chicago House. Mm, I'm from Chicago, guys. That's what's up. That is what's up. So Native Instruments start. I mean, Akai started in 1980. Let's check up on E&I. Native Instruments came along in 1996 in Berlin, Germany. Germans started to steal the glory. They wanted a piece of that too. they came in with their modern take. You know, that's what put them on the map. Their innovation and the modern take of the MPC. I think felt like they were heavily influenced by the MPC and just put it in a digital form. And then when the MPC Akai caught on to that, and I think, you know, I don't know how and what inspired NPC to get, because there was like a gap. There was a big gap with NPC, because like I told y'all, when I was working in, you know, the hardware stuff, I was looking for something digital. There was nothing that supported that from Akai at that time. So when the Machine came on, it wasn't too long ago when they dropped the Renaissance. Renaissance was the answer, and it was like, we are here, and we are here to stay. Scoot over and make room for me. You feel me? That's what it all boiled down to. And then Akai just murdered, of course. They're a hardware company. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. All right, we've been on this stream forever, man. We've been on here forever. I really appreciate you guys. I'm getting tired. So, you guys were amazing. At the end of the day, say before the NPC 60, everybody using the Akai rack mount samplers, the S900, S950, S1000, NPC 60 brought a high end to the sampler with the set. Got it. Gotcha. That's what's up. It's a great history lesson. Yeah, I'm 53. Yeah. I figured with that type of energy you bring into the table with this knowledge, man, I'm like, yeah, he bro, you've been around for a little bit. You know what's happening. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I hope you subscribe to the channel too, because you know, we always need people with knowledge like that. You know what's going on. That's what's up. Appreciate your wisdom. You guys that are watching, thumbs up. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up on this video, man. If y'all learned something, y'all dig what was happening, man, I need them thumbs up. Anyway, I'm in the stream. I had fun. This was great. This gave me a lot to think about, and I hope that it gave a lot of you guys something to think about. I can't say for certain that what I'm gonna do next. I think I'm gonna just lay low, see what happens next. Already a long time subscriber. You know, I want to say I recognize that name, but you don't comment much, so I don't know. But I appreciate you. Sean Bruce Media. Do I know that name? I appreciate it. But that wow. I'm honored. You know what I mean? The way you stepped up to the table and you've been following this channel for a while, I appreciate that. I mixed a song for your son, Sean. Yes. Okay, I remember now. I was looking at your name like, wait, the name sounds familiar, but I don't want to. I didn't. I was playing it safe. I didn't want to assume like this can't be the Sean. Okay. Yeah, man. In that case, I know you. DJ, what's up? Thank you for coming late. You're just in time to hear me say goodbye. That's nice. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming out. Appreciate you for coming out. I will stream again probably in a few more hours. Or Sunday. Whichever one feels good to me. We're gonna see. I'm over here falling asleep. All right, guys. I am. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. DJ, hit the thumbs up. I already know you didn't hit the thumbs up. Don't come in here and don't hit the thumbs up. Come on, man. You know better. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Y'all were amazing. Say, yo, we are overdue for a Discord session. Yeah, absolutely. There is a Discord session needed. Certainly. You guys have at it. I'm probably gonna crash, but y'all do y'all, man. Have at it. Which y'all already know. Y'all already be doing y'all thing up in there, so that's great. Cause I love to see the community helping each other, and you guys are showing up and you're doing your thing, man. I appreciate that. Great vibes, good vibes, positive vibes, all the above. I appreciate that. You know, and some of you guys are holding it up, you know what I'm saying, holding that torch, making sure that torch don't blow. So I appreciate that. And that's what it's all about. Because oftentimes in this industry, it's very competitive. This is a very, very, very extremely competitive industry. And there's always people at each other's throats about how they are better than you and what they're using is better than what you're using. And, you know, this is the industry we live in. And us little bitty people, little bitty beat culture people is trying to stay positive beyond all of that crap. You know what I mean? Trying to move around through all of that. Man, it's crazy. All right, guys. Lifestyle governed by art. We'll make a beat next time. Probably come back tomorrow. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy out here in these NPC Native Instrument streets.